Yo, what's up, everybody? Back here again, trying to do more consistent uploads. Today we're going to be doing Salamangreat versus Syncro Eldlich. This is me versus Margot, 501, and I'm at 474. So let's just start. He's going first, and I see my hand, and I think this is so ass. And well, I got a fighting chance. I got two hand traps, and Fantasme, he goes for our Outland, and I'm like, fuck. If he's playing Pierce Eldritch, I'm really fucked. Like, he's playing Pierre. I basically am playing with two cards in hand. Whatever, he goes for Paqueto, then does a soul, and I know he's gonna get so much advantage of this souls. He can send Eldland and something from his hand, draw two. So I had to hit him with the Veiler, even though I didn't want to. Like, souls is just so busted in his deck. Whatever, Eldland sends Golden Lord, and then I accidentally shuffled my Phantasme here. Like you can see, return Phantasme to deck. But watch, we're gonna see. He link summons, and I'm just gonna let him know real quick. Be like, yo, check out the log. And he's like, okay, no response. I'm like, all right, let me shuffle back my trap because I'm going second. I want to push. I don't really want to start setting up. So he goes, Hulk 5 I go Veiler over Ash because I cannot use Ash. I cannot use Veiler on my turn, whereas I can use Ash on my turn. And even though I can recur Ash, I thought Veiler was the better hit. Does Lord, whatever. Keep forward, end phase, Eldritch plays. That's why this deck is so busted. Look at that. Like, I basically played three hand traps, and he still ended on like Eldritch board, and he can tag out with his needle fiber. Drop Falco, whatever. Goes Hug 5 should draw one. I was debating on ashing it, chose not to. I go for this to stop his traps. Use Will or Falco, spinning on Phantasme, and then you see basically this is access code. So I just start going off. Of course, I go to Valence first to get the free field spell, get that out of the deck. Splash Mage. Splash Mage is so broken. Makes so many cards into a one card transcode. Standard plays here, trying to blow up everything, and I completely forget that his Golden Lord is actually summoned by its own effect, so it can't be destroyed by card effects. So here I waste one, and then I pop the rest. And I thought he was gonna chain, but pretty smart of him. Just let it go to the graveyard so he can recur it in the end phase. Attack over it and attack for 29. So right now I feel kind of bad. I got Ash in hand only. So let's just fast forward this. So he draws Ash, which was kind of fortunate for me. He doesn't really have any place. Goes Golden Lord. Attacks over Phantasme. And then I believe he just normal summons Ash after this. And he goes into Hulk Vibrax. And I'm debating on scooping. I really am. But I decided to just Ash it, see where that gets me. Goes into Link Cross. And here I think he's going to go into Barricade Board Blocker, which is what he should have done. Discarded the Ash, got in the Outland and the End Phase. But I guess he found it more valuable to keep the Ash, which was completely wrong in my opinion. But then I got the Circle and he had the Ash for it. So what do you know? His call was right. He Ashes it. And I believe I no place. Let's see, yeah. But I believe I scoop it up after this. I realize he's definitely going to win after this. Whatever. Let him go second. Of course, Salamangreat wants to play first. And I opening hand. I thought this was lit. Exceed and Debug. If you see these two in your opening hand, you're golden. And then to back that up, I got a Roar and a Ash and a Cosmic. So whatever. He negates it. I go Exceed. And then that's going through. I make Dweller here. And a little thing happens here. You're gonna see I misclick and banish the Dweller, right? And this guy really wants to go ahead and say that I meant to activate the Dweller. So we have like a whole dispute. The first judge gets here. The judge rules in my favor, whatever. He asks for another judge. The second judge comes here and rules in my favor as well. That it was a misclick. And I knew if he was fighting it so hard he couldn't beat the Dweller. I knew like that he had no out to Dweller. I was like his one out to Dweller is Gamma, right? He draws into Gamma. And so I have Roar. I don't shotgun in a standby phase. If I shotgun in a standby phase, just gonna gamma me, and I have to force negate it. So you always want to wait for your dweller, unless you know they're playing kaijus. That's the only time you want to shotgun it, because they can just kaiju you in their priority. But so I wait. I usually wait because I know how popular Gamma is. He goes for Lord Effect, trying to hit my set. So I'm like, all right, let me chain Dweller. And then I knew he had the Gamma. I could just feel it in my hand. He chains Gamma. Fortunately, I still have the Roar because, the effect hasn't resolved. That's like Chainlink 4. Chainlink 1 is Golden Lord. Chainlink 2, Dweller. Chainlink 3, Gamma. Chainlink 4, Roar. So it works out perfect in my favor. He can't do shit. Cosmic that just for assurance. Draw Falco, nothing crazy. So here I go, 1, 2. I'm trying to play through Nibiru too. Always trying to be cautious. That's the fourth summon. But always try to be cautious of hand traps. And then I think about it. I'm like, he has one card in hand. I was like, if that's Nibiru, he would have used it before. So I Dweller to not let him do this on end phase. Then I go transcode. Transcode's broken. I didn't go into access code here because it was more advantageous to have Roar Ash than go into just access code for 53. So I think this is actually over 53. Let's see. I think it's like 51. Whatever. I thought it was better to do that. Draws Ash Blossom, goes into the next game. Now I know I'm going second, so I side in hand traps, and I open up no hand traps, and I open up Ash, and I'm like, oh my god. And he goes tuning, and I'm like, all right, I can either Ash this and lose to Needle Fiber, or I can Ash this and he won't have access to his Syncro engine if he didn't draw it. If I did not Ash this, he'll mill and get access to his Syncro engine. So I really did not want to do this, but I actually went ahead and Ashed it, which turned out to be the correct call. He goes ahead and does Eldlich plays, whatever, which is pretty normal board for Eldlich. Set 2, and then set 4. So I'm like, okay, he has nothing in hand, so I don't have to play through any hand traps. All you have to play through is probably Hakero and the other one, Conquistador. So I'm like, whatever, this is so easy. I literally just make access code and win. I draw Nib, so that shit does not matter. I go, yup, first mining into Foxy. I want Foxy in the graveyard because he can come back with the traps. I go for debug, and I use the effect of Gazelle. So I'm trying to save this normal summon, right? Gazelle, effect to send. I send the Spinny. He goes ahead and summons his Golden Lord. And then I try to bait out his traps. So Spinny gets the first one baited out. So then I use Foxy effect, and I drew the fucking field spell, bro. And you can see one hand trap, and I drew the field spell going second. So Foxy brings it back and pops the Hakero. And then on Resolution, he goes Conquistador. I do not know why he went Conquistador. He knew I had the debug in hand. He knows I have a normal summon. So I go debug, and I search out my tech here. If y'all saw my profile, you know that I feel a mirror. Actually pretty good. Honestly, nothing else here could have been searched by debug for allowing me to do the plays that I did, because debug can't search foul. Spinny was already used. Foxy would not do anything. So mirror, because I played that one of mirror. Just check out this play I'm about to do. Wrap up this whole game. Special summon it by its own effect after being added. Then we go to cat. Then we go update. And he gave up. Like, I was about to go combo off him, and I was just like gonna make access code for 2 attacks and kill him. But he knew it was over. And that's it, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. And if you guys enjoy these types of replays, let me know. I'm gonna try to upload more content. You guys already know I always play Salamangreat, so definitely look forward to Salamangreat content. If you guys are gonna subscribe, and make sure to hit that comment section, hit me up, let me know what you think of these videos. Let me know what kind of duels you guys want to watch, what kind of content you guys want to watch. And that's it. Hit the subscribe button and peace.